In what's believed to be the most expensive attempted robbery in modern history, a gang of hardened criminals uses a specially designed bulldozer to crash, first through a gate, then through a wall at the famed Millennium Dome in London, England, November 7, 2000. Their target, a diamond exhibit estimated to be worth $500 million. It features the 203-carat De Beers Millennium Star, one of the largest flawless diamonds in the world. The robbers are heavily armed and wear body armor. They get out of the bulldozer and throw smoke grenades. They move into the diamond exhibit and use a nail gun to weaken the glass cases protecting the diamonds. Then one of the crooks uses a sledgehammer to finish the job. He breaks through. The jewels are theirs for the taking.
They were just so audacious. It's almost like someone saying, we're going to rob the crown jewels. You thought, well, you almost dismiss it as not being possible because it's too extraordinary.
The thieves plan to escape on a waiting speedboat on the Thames River and then into a getaway van. It's just like a James Bond movie, including James Bond, played by Scotland Yard.
This gang played for high stakes, and we played for high stakes to catch them as well.
The outlandish heist is caught by dozens of surveillance cameras set up by a special Scotland Yard squad that's been tracking the gang for more than 4 months. The crooks are known to police as the Geezer Gang, a group led by 4 lifelong criminals.
They've never worked, they've just had easy money, led champagne lifestyles, and really they've done very well.
Authorities catch wind of the gang's brazen plan after investigating a botched armored car robbery. The crooks get away from that crime without any cash, but they leave behind clues that lead police to a farm, which is put under round-the-clock surveillance. Over the next few months, investigators slowly deduce the outrageous plan to steal the Millennium diamonds. Authorities decide to let the gang get away with the robbery to a point, so they can convict them of serious charges.
We felt this was our best opportunity to remove from society some extremely dangerous and ruthless criminals.
The crime takes place at the Millennium Dome, a specially designed public space built by the British government to celebrate January 1st, 2000, the beginning of the third millennium. Inside the dome are more than a dozen exhibits made to fascinate the public. None more so than the one showcasing 11 rare blue diamonds surrounding the De Beers Millennium Star.
We are honored to present the De Beers Millennium Star.
When it was originally found, it was 777 carats in the rough, as we call it, and eventually, as you know, it finished up to this most magnificently polished diamond at 203 carats.
The diamonds are kept in a special vault and displayed under protective glass cases built specifically to guard the jewels from attack.
That glass, we were told by the manufacturer, would withstand up to half an hour of somebody who was seriously trying to attack it with any known instrument that we knew at the time being used by robbers.
The gang attacks in the morning when the exhibits, including the diamond vault, are open to the public. The thieves use a huge bulldozer to ram through the gate and the wall of the Millennium Dome, and it's unstoppable.
This was like a tank. Nothing was going to stop this. It was too big. I mean, we couldn't even shoot the tires out.
It's complete chaos inside. Tourists, allowed inside by police so the criminals aren't tipped off, are caught unaware as one of the robbers throws smoke grenades.
If you look at him, you'll see he's wearing a gas mask, dark clothing. He looks like a terrorist. He starts to throw smoke flares.
The gang moves into the diamond vault and uses a gunpowder-fired nail gun on the glass case. 3 shots, and then a few whacks with a sledgehammer, and the specially designed case protecting the Millennium Star diamond cracks open. They continue to break into a separate glass case protecting the 11 blue diamonds when Scotland Yard springs into action. More than 200 officers move in and take down the gang.
There was a hell of a lot of noise, there was a lot of shouting and screaming. They bravely entered the vault, not knowing what was inside, still fearing firearms. There was smoke everywhere, and the defendants went down onto the floor and they were detained.
The police operation is executed without any loss of life. In fact, the criminals are apprehended without a single shot being fired. Unbeknownst to the Geezer gang, police have an ace in the hole. On this day, the real jewels have been replaced with fakes, just in case. 5 gang members are convicted of conspiracy to rob and conspiracy to steal. They're sentenced to prison terms ranging from 5 to 15 years.